Kendrick Lamar GNX has been out for about a week now. I'm going to give you my rating that I know you asked for, alright? Right, I've not planned. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Am I going to have like Subway Surfers gameplay going on here? Like, attention spans, they're fucked, alright? But anyway, welcome. This is my first video. Let me know in the comments what your number 1 is, what your number 12 is. I don't give a shit about the rest. But let's not waste any more time, alright? Number 12, last place, the worst song on this album, I've got GNX.
Tell him Kendrick did it. Hey, who showed you how to run a blitz? Tell him Kendrick did it.
It's just not really that interesting to me, to be honest. The features were decent. I didn't really like the last one. Wasn't a big fan of the beat. And for me, that's like 80% of the job. If I like the beat, I like the song. But this one, nah. So that's why it's number 12, worst one on the album for me. I do not have this in my rotation at all. Number 11, I don't know if this is controversial. I've got Reincarnated.
I got this fire burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin.
Right, we've got to talk about this one, okay? Right, the Tupac sample, the Tupac references, the verses, different perspective on the verses, the storytelling. In theory, yeah, this song is insane. But I just don't find it enjoyable to listen to. The like aggressive, raspy voice he goes for, it doesn't do it for me, I'll be honest. I get what he's going for with it, you know, the whole old school shit, but it's just, as a song overall, this is a skip for me. I saw a TikTok yesterday of someone like breaking down the whole song and like the lyrics and the perspectives and all this shit. And like fairs, it did make me realise like, alright, yeah, the writing on this is actually insane. However, if you don't enjoy listening to a song, I can't rate it that high, you know? I mean, right, listen, hear me out, yeah. If you know Miles had Kendrick's level writing, but still raps like he did, would you listen to it seriously? By the way, in no way am I comparing those two. I'm just trying to make a point that if you don't enjoy listening to the song, it doesn't matter how good the writing is, you know what I mean? If my opinion changes, I'll let you know, but for now, it's number 11, sorry. Alright, number 10, I've got the intro, I've got Whacked Out Murals.
I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down, whatever though. Call me crazy, everybody questionable.
It fits as an intro, but it does, I don't know, there's something about it, right? It does kind of give me like these kind of vibes. I don't know how to describe it apart from that, sorry. I only really enjoyed it once the drums came in, like the beat properly started, and you know, like where it started with a little Lil Wayne diss. But in the build up to that, it just, I mean, overall, it's a solid intro to be fair. But like just personal preference, there's just better songs on the album, so it's number 10. Alright, moving on, number 9, I have Hey Now.
Mr. Ben Frank murderer, Mr. I ain't heard of ya. Gar strings back to back flying through the turbulence.
Much prefer when he did the high pitched voice and the deep voice. Again, I don't know, the deep voice on that beat, it gave me these sort of vibes. I don't know. Bro, I swear I thought it was Jack Harlow in the feature as well. Those first 2 lines from, who is it, Dodie 6, I think. Just picture it's Jack Harlow in like a fucking deep seductive voice. Anyway, I thought the feature definitely made the song better. A bit like every feature on the album, to be fair. I gotta give props to Kendrick for that. Because, I mean, there was features that I'd never heard of, but they all did their thing on the song. They all made the songs better. And, you know, did better than, I don't know, fucking Playboy Carti or like a bigger name would have done, you know what I mean? Not one feature felt out of place on this album for me, and I rate Kendrick for that. Well done. I'm sure he'll be over the moon that I've praised him for that. Overall, I do like this song though, to be fair. Again, there's just better ones on the album for me, so it's number, what is it, number 9, number 9. Next up, number 8, I have Man at the Garden.
I deserve it all.
Firstly, I want to say that Hey Now is definitely more listenable and has more replay value than this one, but as a song, I've got Man at the Garden higher, if that makes sense. This one sounds like it definitely could have been on Mr. Murals, the whole self-acceptance thing, you know. I like the background vocals and like the instrumental at the end where it all like builds up. That was a good part. I mean, when I first heard this album, it was like 2 AM, it was in the dark. This was one of them songs, yeah, where I felt like he was talking to me, bro, like, fucking hell, alright, yeah, you do deserve it all, sorry. Overall, nothing bad to say about this song though. Number 7, I've got Peekaboo.
Peekaboo, I just put them bookers in my chain. Peekaboo, 80 pointers like a Kobe game.
What they talking about now? That part is the only thing that's quite annoying for me, I'll be honest. Once he started and the song got going with the like peekaboo, peekaboo, that flow was good. I really like that bit. And the feature came in nicely. Again, another good feature. Kind of reminds me of like a Baby Keem and Kendrick collab, like quite fun, unserious, a good head bopper. I like the song. After that, number 6 on the ranking, I have Dodger Blue. I did not realise that was Roddy Ricch, by the way, the fuck. Anyway, I got more elements of like Mr. Murals on this song, a bit like a Purple Hearts or a Die Hard. Big fan of the last part, the Don't Take It Personal, where the beat comes in a bit more. I like that bit. I do kind of tend to prefer the melodic songs, so that's why it's higher up in the list, but it's my list, fuck you. Anyway, I really like this one, a lot of replay value. Good. Alright, we're into the top 5 now. This is some serious shit. Number 5, maybe a bit low for some people, I don't know. I've got TV Off. Mustard. This one was just a bop from start to finish. Good flow changes, good beats. Both beats were class. I will say, yeah, this is definitely one of them songs. Give it 2 months and people will call it cringe to listen to, alright? As soon as it gets a TikTok dance, it's done for. Either way though, upon the first like 3-4 listens, it goes hard. I love it. Alright, number 4, I've got Gloria. Scissor, Solana. She is an absolute cheat code on a feature. It's a bit like when she came in on Telekinesis by Travis. Like, it just takes the song up those extra few points. Gonna listen a bit more though, because I don't know if I prefer this or Luther. I don't know yet, but at the moment I've got Luther ahead of it. It really just depends on the mood. But anyway, this was a great closer to the album. And yeah, I mean, Scissor, she's just too good. And of course, number 3, I have Luther. If it was up to me, I wouldn't give it no. As soon as that beat came in, I knew I was gonna like this one. Sample was very cool. I mean, as I said, I do favour the melodic song, so this was always going to be high up on my list. But the Scissor feature, I mean, the way they layered their vocals at the same time was perfect. I think it was so much better that way than to have them both just have separate verses. It's just a very easy to listen to song, very enjoyable, and that's why it is number 3. Alright, number 2, I have Squabble Up.
Ghetto child, here was Blackie Mouse with the Smirnoff. Yee-haw, we outside, boy, they about to kill him off.
Enjoyed this one, alright, I enjoyed it. I was kind of in debate between this and TV Off, really. I think I prefer the beats on TV Off, but I heavily prefer the rapping performance on this one. Snippets, by the way, are a very dangerous thing for me, especially snippets that I like, because most of the time the full song comes out and it's a bit but my man did not let me down on this one. It progressed very nicely. The flow on the last verse was very good, and I think it's definitely top 3 on the album. And at last, alright, we've made it to the end. We've made it. Alright, number 1 for me, my favourite on the album, is Heart Part 6. Fucking love the beat. The melody is so good. It sounds like a modern day To Pimp a Butterfly song for me. I don't need to go in depth. No, I don't need to go in depth. I don't need to go in detail about the verses and the lyricism and Kendrick said this and he said this. It's a good song. I have no doubt in saying it's my number 1 on the album. It's very good. I think we are all sick of me yapping on. We shall end the video. Thank you for watching though, if you did get this far. If you've skipped to the end just to see what my number 1 was, fair play. Please subscribe while you're here, maybe. But yeah, make sure to dislike the video, slander me in the comment section, and I shall see you later.